faces are moonshine's watery beams. The collars are cricket's bones. The lash of films.
Her wagoner is a small grey-coated gnat, not half so big as a round little worm pricked from the lazy finger of a maid.
Her chariot is empty hazelnuts. Her old grub, time out of mind with fairies coachmakers. In the state, she gallops up and down through lovers' brains, and they dream of love. Over courtiers' knees, and they dream on curtsies straight. Over lawyers' fingers, and they dream on fees. Over ladies' lips, and straight on kisses dream, which oft the angry man with listless legs, because their breaths with sweetmeats tainted are. Sometimes she runs over a courtier's nose, and then dreams he of smelling out his suit. And sometimes she comes with a tide pig's tail, tickling the horse of the nose who lies asleep. And then dreams he of another benefice. Sometimes she drives over a soldier's neck. Then dreams he of slitting foreign throats, of breeches, embuscados, Spanish blades held 5 fathoms deep. And then an armed drums in his ear, which he starts and awakes and wears a prayer too and falls asleep again. This is the hag, when maids fly in their back, caresses them out, and Lucifer's despair, and makes them women of good carriage.
Peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkst of nothing.
True. Talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain.
Come, supper is done and we shall come too late.
I fear too early. For my mind misgives some consequence yet hanging in the stars shall bitterly begin his fearful date with this night's revels. And expire the term of despised life closed within my breast through some vile forfeit of untimely death. But he that hath the steerage of my course, direct my sails. On, lusty gentlemen.
Gentlemen, the compositions play. All, give room. And put it, girls. Watch the fire, the room is grown too hot.
That which the hand of yonder knight. Oh, she don't keep the torches to burn bright. Seems she hangs upon the cheek of the night like a rich jewel in the Ethiop's ear. My heart loved till now. For swear it's like, for I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
This by his voice should be a Montague. Fetch me my rapier, boy. Now, by the stock and honor of my kin to strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
Come now, kinsman, what for storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe. A villain that is hither come in spite to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, that villain Romeo.
Oh, content thee, gentle cuz, let him alone. He bears him like a portly gentleman, and to say truth, Verona brags of him to be a virtuous and well-governed youth. I would not for the wealth of all the town here in my house do him disparagement, therefore be patient, take no note of him.
I'll not endure him.
Why, my good boy, I say he shall be endured. Am I the master here, or you? You'll not endure him, God shall mend my soul. You become mutiny among my guests?
Why, Uncle, 'tis a shame!
Oh, go to! You're a saucy boy, so indeed. Well said, my hearts. You're a precog. Go, be quiet. More light, more light. For shame, I'll make you quiet. What cheerily, my hearts.
I will withdraw, but this intrusion shall, now seeming sweet, convert to bitter gall.
If I profane with my unworthy hand this holy shrine, the gentle sin is this, my lips, who blushing pilgrims ready stand, to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hands too much. Which mannerly devotion shows in this? For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints' lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Why, then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray. Yield thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not. While my prayer's effect I take. Thus, from my lips by thine my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took?
Sin from my lips? Oh, trespass, sweetly urge, give me my sin again.
Kissed by the book.
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Married, bachelor. Her mother is the lady of the house, and a wise lady, and good and virtuous. I nursed her daughter that you talked with of. Oh, I tell you, he that can lay hold of her shall have the chinks.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear account, my life is my foe's debt.
Hey, gentlemen, prepare not to be gone. We have a trifling, foolish banquet towards. Isn't it so? Well, then, I thank you all. Thank you, honest gentlemen. Good night. More torches here. Come on, then, let's to bed. Sirrah, by my fay, it waxes late. I'll to my rest.
Come hither, nurse. Tell me, what's he that now is going out of door?
Marry, that I think be young Petruchio.
What's he that follows there that would not dance?
Oh, I know not.
Go ask his name. If he be married, my grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo, and a Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate? Too early seen unknown, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy.
What's this? What's that?
Nothing, nurse, but a rhyme I learnt even now of one I danced with.
Your mother stays for you. I'll go along.
Now, old desire doth in his deathbed lie, and young affection gives to be his heir. fair first love grown for and who died. Tender Juliet matched is now not fair. No, Romeo is beloved. Loves again.
Can I go forward when my heart is here?
Romeo! My cousin Romeo! Romeo!
And my life is wise and it's stone among the bed.
He ran this way and left this orchard wall. Oh, good work, Horatio.
Ah, nay, I will conjure too. Romeo! Humors! Madman! Passion! Lover! Speak with one rhyme and I am satisfied. Cry but I need. Pronounce but loving dove. He heareth not, he moveth not, he stirreth not, the ape is dead, and I must conjure him. Romeo! I conjure thee by, Rosaline's bright eye, by her high forehead, her scarlet lip, her fine foot, straight leg, quivering thigh, and all the domains that there adjacent lie. That in thy likeness, that appear to us! That appear to us!
He hid himself among these trees to be consorted with the humorous night. Blind as his love, and best befits the dark.
Love is blind, it cannot hit the mark. Romeo, good night. Out to my trundle bed! Steel bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we go?
Go then, 'tis in vain to seek him here means not to be found.
He jests at scars that never felt a wound. Oh, but soft! Ah! What light through yonder window breaks? Oh, it is the east. Juliet is the sun. Oh, arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, and yet she says nothing. Oh, what of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business to entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand? Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
I may.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel. Thou art as glorious to this night, being o'er my head as is a winged messenger of heaven unto the white, upturned, wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him as he bestrides the lazy, puffing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
Romeo. Romeo. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at
It's but
this?
thy name that is mine enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part. What's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet, so Romeo would. Were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title, Romeo. Doff thy name, and for that name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take it thy word. Call me with love, and I will be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus bescreened in night so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of thy tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I perch these orchard walls. Therefore thy kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do find thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eyes than in 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they find thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their sight.
By whose direction foundst thou out this place?
By love, who first did prompt me to inquire. He gave me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as that vast shore washed with the farthest sea. I would venture for such merchandise.
Thou know'st the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush paint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word, but if thou swearest, thou mayst prove false. At lovers' perjuries, they say Jove laughs, O gentle Romeo. If thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo, but else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayst think my behavior light, but trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardst ere I was ware my true love passion. Therefore, pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love, which the dark night hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I
Swear
swear.
not by the moon, the inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by then?
Do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear love.
Swear not at all. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning, which doth cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Sweet, good night. This bud of love, by summer's ripening breath, may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night. Good night. A sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within my breast.
Wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
Exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
What, wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank and give it thee again, and yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite.
Yeah.
I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. I come, good nurse. Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed night. Oh, I'm afeard. Being the night, all this is but a dream.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one that I'll procure to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madam!
I come anon, but if thou meet'st not well, I do beseech
Madam!
thee. By and by I come, to cease thy suit and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes towards love like schoolboys from their books, but love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Romeo. falconer's voice to lure this tassel gentle back again? Bondage is hoarse, it may not speak aloud, else would I tear the cave where Echo lies and make her raspy tongue more hoarse than mine with repetition of my Romeo.
It is my soul that calls upon my name. Oh, how silver sweet sound lovers' tongues by night, like softest music to attending ears.
Romeo!
Madam,
At what o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee?
by the hour of 9.
I shall not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgot why I did call thee back.
Well, let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget to have thee still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I shall still stay, to have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone, and yet no further than a wanton's bird, who lets it hop a little from her hand, like a poor prisoner in his twisted gyves, and with a silk thread plucks it back again, so loving, jealous of his liberty.
I would I were thy bird.
Sweet, so would I. Yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night. Good night.
Parting is such sweet sorrow that
And
I should say good night till it be morrow. Sleep dwell in thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Oh, would I were sleep and peace so sweet to rest. Hence will I to my ghostly friar's close cell, his help to crave, and my dear hap to tell.
Gray-eyed morn smiles upon the frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light. Oh, now ere the sun advance his burning eye, the day to cheer and night's dank dew to dry, I must upfill this osier cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juiced flowers. Oh, mickle is the powerful grace that lies in plants, herbs,